You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake.
خلني
That's where I
أكمل
found
يقاطعني
Richard
كل شوي
Jackdaw's
وبعدين يسألني.
ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Yeah, the book. We need the book. لازم نجيب the book ونحط the book. أكثر شيء قال أصلا ذاك العجوز the book.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And the portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
يمكن ما يطلع عشان معك أحد غريب.
This looks promising.
المفروض أنا اللي أحط البوك. واو. شايب مستانس أكثر مني.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
ما طلع ذا المرة.
If only you were here to see this.
Speak to the portrait of Professor Rackham.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Memory. إيه حقت إيه ذكرها حقت
You and your friend
المطر.
Charles spoke of the portkey and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely.
كان في ذيك البنت
Charles
الصغيرة.
is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not
كيف
know
كنت
the
تدري إنك
secret you
بتقاطع؟
keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
حلو انت علمني المكان وانا اروح اسويه.
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
وين بالضبط؟
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
طيب. Do you know anything about the tower?
You said
طيب.
that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
Okay, I'll see you there.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
سبقني سبقني.
Until then, be careful and do not tell anyone where you're going.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else.
أو نطقهم.
Let's go.
شكل هذا اللي بيصير.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in an
اصبر لي اصبر لي. والله شكلي بحطه بدال اكيو.
rival.
احس الثلج مع النار بيكون ميكس حلو.
Quickly now.
Reaching an enemy undetected allows you to cast Petrificus Totalus. لا أيها العجوز أنا
Stay
بسويه.
hidden and cast Petrificus Totalus. Petrificus Totalus. Well done.
أتوقع لو أصقع بالصندوق بيعرف إني هنا.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Petrificus Totalus. تقدر تحمل أشياء. ألف. كم واحد باقي؟
Seems quiet. There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
في اثنين هنا. خليهم آخر شيء، دوري أسهل. حك يذنك. سيلفر آيس سبكتكلز. مشكلة لازم اسوي كراوتش.
You will regret.
اوه خربت علي العجوز، خلني انا اطاق معه.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
Revelio.
وش ذا اللي نزل من فوق فجعني؟
A withdraw blood.
اساسي. اوه الحين عشان ما معي. شوف حركتي الجديدة يا اخو. والله صادق. شكله عليها كول داون. اوه البطل.
That was meant for me.
خرت مرة.
You can't stop me.
انقلع بس. ايه يرفع وانا اصقع بالحجر. هذه حركة تاك تيم. نايس يو الشايب. ودك تمشي اسرع.
Looks like we found the entrance.
انا عارف لو سبقتك بيقول لي
It's
امشي
locked.
معك. يلا امشي.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy.
Revelio.
No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
باغي تعلمني والله من عندك. قرش واحد.
Someone was an avid reader.
قاعد
Can't say
يقرا.
I'm familiar with many of these titles.
والله طار العجوز رقى فوق. فق بروفيسور فق انتظرني. قاعد الوت. انت ما تبي تروت، انا ابغى الوت.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
ايش قاعد اخذ؟ قاعد اخذه بس سنة.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
اوه هذا شو اسمه؟
Hello, Professor. Did you
نسيت
say
اسمه.
Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you
Bakar.
have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
حلو.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
اديني اخذ دفتر. لا اوكي، يعني هذه الابواب انا الوحيد اللي اقدر ادخلها.
Revelio.
اوكي، ما في صناديق ولا شيء. فيرست ترايل. ما ادري والله، ودي اجرب ذي مرة ثانية، بس
I've seen this
العضب ذيك
before.
جامدة.
In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Revelio.
هذا شكل بس. كيف بنمر؟ نار؟
Confrigo. Revelio.
complete Rackham's trial. واو، في درج هنا.
That must have done something.
اي ما
Let's
تشوف
have a look
الجسر.
around.
كأننا غصنا. اوه، ايش قاعد يصير؟ حسيت بنطيح.
Revelio.
اوكي، شوف الصناديق.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
ومن هنا احنا جينا تو. لا والله من هنا، ولا نتخيل. إلا صح، الحين يزعلون الأصنام ذولي يهجمون علي.
These are never a welcome sight. At least they're not too this time.
كنت داري والله. اوه، عندي فكرة. خذ على طول. والله صادني. استلم. ايجنت ماجيك والله قوي.
These look familiar.
ايه، نحتاج شو اسمه، اكيو.
Revelio.
في صندوق في نص الجدار.
Confrigo.
لا،
Revelio.
اوه هناك.
Accio.
طب دقيقة الصندوق اللي بالجدار كيف بقى؟
Revelio. Was it
والله ما
Accio
ادري.
before?
اوه افتح لي.
Accio.
اشكرك على القروش. بنروح هناك. طيب شوي بس.
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway. More statues.
صح علي يعني؟ تقفل الباب. اوه والله ما تأثر فيك. صرت اقوى يا حبيبي. والتحم قوية. مطلق. يديك بس. خذ.
I presume I'm not making traces. I'm not making this easy on me.
وبكذا كأني طحت. كأني أذكر ذا المكان. اطلب. وهناك صار الطريق ولا؟ شلون؟ هذا ينزل يعني ولا كيف؟ من هنا؟
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
في خدعة. طيب الحين كيف برقة؟ اوه ممكن اسحبها كذا اذا نط هنا.
Magic change on both sides of the archway. Something must be different.
الحين حركت ذي انا. اوه شكلي لازم اسحبها هنا وبعدين ارجع ادخل من الارض شوي.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
إلا مفروض كذا صح. بس الحين كيف أرقى هنا؟ ايش ذا اللحسة؟ شلون؟ اوه اتوقع فهمت. بس لا مستحيل لأنه ما يمديك ترقى. اصبر اصبر، هنا في طريق. بعد ولا اي ما علق ذا. طب عرفت الطريق. لازم اخليك انت تمر.
So that's it.
بعدين انا ارقد جسر.
Both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
تفرق اصلا. ايه صح، عشان يمديني اسحب. هنا ما في شي يخليك تسحب. بعدين المدخل من هنا. يب حليت اللغة. اذكر في صندوق. ايوه هناك.
Revelio. Accio. Confringo.
لازم اعيد كل اللغة عشان اوصل المشوار. ان شاء الله ما في شيء مرة مهم.
I'll never get used to these floors.
اورنج اي نيوت جوجلز. هذه تمشي معي يعني ولا شلون؟ كنا قاعد تتحرك. هي قاعدة تتحرك بس كانها تتحرك معي. اوب على طول عنف. نخلص عليك على طول. يلا خلينا. حرارة برد. اوه من وين جاء ذا الصغير؟ ما عندي لسه. اوه يا الكومبينيشن. عاد كيف ما صادني. وكلها ما تشتغل كودان. عندي لا تقول لي مت. ايه ايش سويت؟ روح فينجر. اسحبك بدأ اعطيك كونفرينجو. خلك طايح. لا تنهض. خلينا نجمع دي اشياء زرق عشان الفايت اللي بعد ذا. باقي معنا هيل واحد.
Revelio.
لغز ثاني. شلون في طيحة هنا؟ اوه لازم الفها من حول هذا الشيء. صح؟ لا. طيب اللي بعدين
Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway.
اتوقع يمديني انط. لا تطيح لا تطيح. اوه كل ذا عشان الصندوق. وصل صح لازم كذا بطيح على طول.
Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how?
خلنا نعطيها قفزة. اوه بسم الله قاعد اطير. طيب ما فهمت. ورقة كيف؟ ايش اللحسة؟
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work.
ما احتاج تعلمني دي الفكرة، انا عندي اياها بس قاعد احاول استوعب كيف انا بلف. اتوقع انك تسحب يعني. طيب اقدر اسحب نفسي دي يعني. يا هي الذكاء. ذكاء. نط. اوه هيل شكلها بنحتاجه. حسبت شرط حسبت صار شيء وراي. صندوق وسبرنت بسرعة بسرعة قاعدين نطيح. ادري دايما احس دي تطيحني، احسها بتطيحني. انت خذ اطلع برا على طول. خذ ولسه ايه مش ذا نزل علي من السماء. هذه حركتك. ايه اعطوني هيل زيادة. تحسب بس انت سريع. خذ حار بارد. امسك. خلص على ذا اول. كيف والله اني كنت برا الدائرة. نسيت إن في واحد من هناك. ما لحقت قلبي. لا لا تموت، ايش فيك؟ بديت تتفهم. جلدة الكبار تخصم من الصغار. تركيز. مشكلة الصد ما عرفت له. بس يلفون ذول الصغار. انقلع بس. اوه نو. اوه نو. وين حتى ذي ما تضبط. اتوقع في شيء لازم اعرفه. اتوقع وش ذا النار. دقيقة خلنا ناخذ ذي. اوه اوه وش رمى؟ ممنوع هين ليش؟ Your journey has ended. لأنك ممنوع تهيل. اوه لازم اعيد من البداية. اي صح كنا سيف بوينت. Round 2 begin. هذه مرة انتبه زين. واو تو وش كنا نقول؟ وش قاعدين نقول تو يا حبيبي يا حبيبي؟ تركيز. تخيل انك بإلدن رينج. يا اخي ذولي والله اللي يجون من فوق ما تشوف. تعال شوف انت. سويت ترى بالحظ صديت هذي. بس انا اول استخدمت عليكم دي لانك تتخلص الفايت. اطلع برا. بسرعة خذ دوري. كيف انت؟ مو المفروض انك مت. خلاص انزل. اوه الرجل العملاق. خذ. ما تسوي لك شيء ذي. خذ ذي بعد. ذي اخضع. حتى لو انك عملاق تخضع امام الساحر السليذريني. خذ. ما تسوي شيء. اوه بس تعلم كيف اوخر عن ذي. كيف صادني فيها والله يا هي كذب بعد. شلون؟ لازم نفوز عليه قبل ذي. اني ما اعرف اصدها ما اعرف اصدها. بسرعة بسرعة بسرعة. بسرعة بسرعة. سبام رول. خذ. خذ دي بعد. ايه ينقلع.
What a relief.
خلصت الاشياء الزرقاء.
Another pensive.
نوب نبي اللوت. هو قال لنا لازم نتذكر وش بيصير.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago. But the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
المفروض المخرج يكون easy.
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood.
I've seen you before. ما يحتاج تسأل تونا
We saw you
شايفينه.
in the pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed.
So, you found the port key to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then,
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go,
مين اللي كلمني؟ روكوود. هلا والله. لازم نلصق في الصورة.
Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
الله.
Confringo!